I keep my goals to myself, cause whenever I share with folks, they get a look upon their face and their memory floats to a time where their goals and the stars ain't...
What's good? It's your boy Jay, that's me. We're going to get into Monday Night Raw from February the 9th, 2026. This was a boring and bland show. Not really much to talk about on this show. Lame, boring qualifying matches that no one cares about. Who cares? I did like the CM Punk promo that he cut. That was fine. Other than that, this show was just a nothing burger. So, whatever. So, we kicked the show off with Becky Lynch. She didn't really say too much of anything. AJ Lee comes out. The two of them bicker back and forth. AJ Lee says that she's here to see her girl, Maxine Dupree, and support her. So, Becky and AJ continue to bicker back and forth. And this leads us to a match between the two that's going to officially happen at the Elimination Chamber. And apparently this is going to be a number one contenders match. No. Actually, it's not. It's going to be for the title. So, at first they were going to do a number one contenders match. I'm like, that's dumb because you don't need to run this match back again at Mania. That'd be a waste of everybody's time. So, who cares, really? I don't care about this. This is a waste of time. This was like a 6-minute segment. It felt like it was like 25. Whatever. Moving on. So, the Vision, they showed up. They're pissed off. So, apparently, Bron Breakker is going to be out for a little bit. He had successful hernia surgery. Usually, from what I looked into, it's usually going to be about, depending on how severe, it's usually about 4 to 6 weeks. So he's not going to miss Mania. I don't think he'll miss Mania at all. So I would assume he's going to obviously miss the rest of February. And then he'll miss probably a little bit of March. So he should be back in time to do his WrestleMania match between him and Seth Rollins, which is fine. That makes sense. So we wish Bron Breakker all the best. And we wish him a speedy recovery. And hopefully we can see him back by mid-March. So, we wish him the best. Moving on from that. This leads us into the first match of the night. The Usos, they defeat Alpha Academy to retain the WWE Tag Team Championships. Who cares about this? Then, post-match, Jimmy, he told Jay to win the chamber and everything else and, go do stuff for himself, basically. I don't care about this shit. I really don't, right? This is lame. So, whatever. I don't care about this. So, whatever. Moving on, and we get a reminder that SmackDown's going to be on Sci-Fi this week. We all knew this anyway, so whatever. Moving on from that, this leads us into Liv Morgan. She comes out next with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. So, Dom gives Liv a bouquet of roses and a Valentine's Day chocolate box. Who cares? So, Liv says that she's still undecided about who she's going to face at the Rumble. So, she just wants to put both Stephanie Vacker and Jade Cargill on notice. I don't really care about this. So, Stephanie Vacker shows up. She's got new music, basically. So, Vaquer speaks in Spanish. Dom speaks in Spanish as well. So, Vaquer calls Dominic a little bitch, and then Stephanie Vacker slaps Dom, so whatever. So basically, Liv calls Stephanie Vacker a punta, and she slaps the shit out of Dom. I don't care about this at all either. Again, this makes no sense. Can we please end the Judgment Day bullshit, please? Right? Who cares? We know Liv Morgan's going to have to pick Stephanie Vacker, right? Because it feels like, to me, they don't want Jade nor Stephanie to be champion going into Mania. It seems like. But we all know that they're not going to lose their respective matches or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I really don't know what they're going to do here. Liv Morgan and Stephanie Vacker, to me, that's fine. But it just doesn't seem like a WrestleMania match, right? If you really think about it, it feels like a main event on a random Monday Night Raw that you could do, right? It doesn't feel must-see. It doesn't feel must-see. It doesn't feel like it's a big marquee match. It's just something that you would just do, you know, on a random Raw, like I just said. So, I don't know, man. I mean, I don't care about this shit at all. I just don't. And I like Liv Morgan, but, again, I don't care about this Judgment Day shit. So, whatever. Moving on from that. This leads us into Rhea Ripley and Lyra Valkyria and Ivy Nile. They all have a backstage video package talking about how they're going to win and everything else. Who cares? I don't care about this. Rhea Ripley ends up winning her qualifying match. Yawn. We all knew this was going to happen anyway. Moving on from that. Who cares? This leads us into Judgment Day nonsense. Finn Balor says that... Dom says that Daddy McDonough is going to be coming back soon. So, there's that. Finn Balor says he's not done with CM Punk. And so, Dom mentions that Punk is going to face Roman at Mania. So, the window is closing. Finn Balor says he didn't want to be an afterthought. And that they're going to always be a family or whatever. I don't care about this. So... we were supposed to get CM Punk coming out, but Finn Balor shows up. So Finn Balor says that he left CM Punk lying in the ring 2 weeks ago. CM Punk is hurt because of him. Roman Reigns is not going to take advantage of his kill. And it wouldn't be the first time Roman took advantage of a broken top rope. When Finn Balor had him beat, that was basically, 3 years ago, Finn? Come on now. That was 3 years ago, dog. Finn Balor's done being an afterthought and being pushed around. He wants CM Punk and the World Heavyweight Championship at the Elimination Chamber. So, CM Punk beat Finn Balor on his home turf, so he'll do it to CM Punk in Chicago. So, basically, Adam Pearce comes out for whatever reason, saying that, it's too late and blah, 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 and everything else. So... CM Punk shows up. Him and Balor have a stare down for a little bit. And I guess the match is official. Whatever. Who cares? CM Punk says that Finn Balor doesn't deserve a title shot. He deserves an ass whooping. So, whatever. The two of them continue to book it back to bicker back and forth. Whatever. I don't care about this. So Michael Cole is having his having his in-ring interview with CM Punk. He basically wants to know, why would Punk put his title on the line so close to Mania or whatever. So CM Punk says he's not jeopardizing anything. He's building and chasing something. That something is greatness. CM Punk is the fighting champion these people deserve to see every Monday night. CM Punk goes over how he was champion for 434 days. So, whatever. CM Punk says he knows he's confident enough to know that shit's not gonna happen. CM Punk says a Roman Reigns name. Roman Reigns says that he hates CM Punk, but CM Punk doesn't. but CM Punk doesn't think he hates him. Reigns doesn't even hate what he's trying to build. Reigns hates knowing that he can't do a damn thing to stop it. And there's one way WrestleMania wins, with CM Punk's hand raised, as the ring announcer says, he's still World Heavyweight Champion. Okay, cool little promo there. I liked it. Nice. That's cool. That's fine. Moving on from that, this leads us into the Vision. So, basically, Paul Heyman and Adam Pearce, they go back and forth, basically. So, Austin Theory is going to be in a qualifying match, and everybody else is banned from ringside and everything else. Whatever, I don't care about this shit. So, Logan Paul gets in Adam Pearce's face and everything else and asks him, what's he going to do, about it. Logan Paul is the biggest star that ever came out of Cleveland. So, they leave. And then Bronson Reed pulls Logan Paul back and dismisses what Adam Pearce just said. Bronson Reed tells Logan Paul, Adam Pearce is not his problem. Adam Pearce is now Bronson Reed's problem. I don't care about this shit. Moving on. This leads us into Natty versus Maxine Dupree. The match didn't really happen. It was thrown out, basically. It was a double count out. Maxine Dupree gets her ass beat. And Natty forces Maxine to tap out on the announce table. So AJ Lee comes out to make the save, and then Becky Lynch attacks her from behind and everything else. I don't care about this shit at all. I really don't care about this. LA Knight talks about some stuff about how he's going to win the chamber and everything else, and how he's going to qualify. So, whatever. I don't care. Moving on. My bad. Javon Evans and El Grande Americano, they defeat Los Americanos. So, the original El Grande Americano. I don't care about this shit either. Match was pretty okay. The OG cutter was phenomenal. So, good stuff there. Whatever. I don't care about this shit. I really don't. Right? Moving on. We get a Oba Femi vignette. Oba Femi says that people fear change, but it's inevitable. And if you do not adapt, you'll perish. For a long time, Oba Femi's been saying a change is coming, change is here. You will hear his drums, and you'll see his struts. Then you will know the deed is done. Change is Oba Femi. Nice. Love that. Love that. Again, put Oba on Monday Night Raw, please, and have him feud with somebody. I don't know who you could do his first feud against, but have him feud with somebody. I was hoping maybe Chris Jericho would be on board, but we haven't seen Jericho show up. But we don't know where Jericho is. And part of me was thinking that Chris Jericho was going to show up on SmackDown maybe to make that show a little bit more watchable. And that could happen. But we need Oba in a feud with somebody. So, whatever. Moving on from that, this leads us into Gunther. He's backstage with Byron Saxton. Gunther said his road to WrestleMania should have been guaranteed when he retired Goldberg, John Cena, and AJ Styles. Instead, it starts next week. He'll qualify for the Elimination Chamber, win it, and he'll be the new WWE champion. Yeah, right. Shit's not going to happen. Main event of the evening. LA Knight qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. He defeats Austin Theory and Penta. And so there is that. Who really cares? The Masked Man showed up and got involved. Who I believe is not Austin Theory. Who I believe is Grayson Waller. So Grayson Waller is probably going to be the Masked Man. Obviously, it makes sense. Him and Austin Theory, they have history, so, there's that. I don't really care about this Vision storyline anymore. I'm over the shit. But Monday Night Raw was a disaster and a waste of time, so whatever. This show sucks, man. This show sucks. Just boring and bland as per usual. SmackDown is just as bad, so whatever. But what did you guys think of Monday Night Raw? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.